alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight.
Yes, up people, welcome back to Let's Talk Premier League, and we are here for our first ever AFCON watch-along. I think it may be one of my first ever AFCON matches. I have watched a couple, probably a couple of years ago, whenever the last one was. I think I probably watched at least one match. I'd hope so. But the good thing about this is Panucci Kamara, obviously, he is on the bench for Guinea-Bissau today. So hopefully he'll get on the pitch and we'll get to see Panucci playing today. But we're going to sort of do this as a bit of a Q&A and a bit of AFCON watch along as well. We're sort of going to do a bit of both, really, because why not? So get your questions in. We'll do a bit of a Q&A and all of that whilst we watch some AFCON match, some AFCON Cup of Nations, which should be good. Let's go through some of the comments. Ravi says, big up now, just at work, bro. Love it. I'm walking along the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger step by step. The clock is ticking. There's no time for regrets. Love it. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, please. Absolutely do. But as I said, it is AFCON. It is something that is quite new to myself. I haven't probably watched enough AFCON. I probably should have watched a lot more than I have done, but we've put in the effort, as you can see. We've got a lovely green and yellow behind, because that seems to be the colours of AFCON. You think, well, at least I think anyway. But there's some flamboyant kits out there. Africa do make some good kits for their teams. It'll be interesting to see what kits Sudan and Guinea-Bissau choose or have. I haven't actually seen them. I've seen the training kit for Guinea-Bissau, which is a really good training kit, actually. It looks well good. It does look quite good. But yeah, it should be good. I'm quite excited. I am quite excited. I mean, you know, Panucci is someone that Argyle fans absolutely love and adore, myself included. He's absolutely brilliant. Who doesn't love Panucci Kamara? So, you know, I'm really buzzing for this game, and hopefully it'll be a good one. As the Sky, obviously, I mean, kickoffs at 7:00, I think. And Sky haven't even got it there. The coverage Sky are giving is a joke, though. I will be frank with that. The coverage Sky are giving for AFCON is an unmitigated joke. It is a joke. There's no point, you know. There's no point dressing it up. It's an absolute joke. Just grab my phone quickly. That's perfect. But the players are out there. I don't know if that's actual players or it does look like they're switching sides though. Switching sides. I'm not sure who's in what colour. So we'll soon work that out. Who's green? Hopefully Panucci's team is in green, because gotta love Big Pan. But we'll see. Hopefully it gives some indication. But the team lineup for Guinea-Bissau, shall I say? Don't know many of them, but I know that Panucci Kamara is on the bench. So I'm really excited to see Pan. They have kicked off. I mean, as I say, the coverage for AFCON from Sky has been an absolute fucking joke. If you want me to be honest with you, I think it's been a joke. It really has been a joke. And Guinea-Bissau or Bissau is in green, so that'll be good for Pan. He'll love that. He loves green. You see, at least that's what he says. No, I'm joking. He might do. He might genuinely love green. You never know. But ball over the top here. Just sorting out the timer. That is what I'm doing. Didn't realise that was so tiny. There we go. Just wait for it to get to 1 minute. No, I am normally late when I'm watching on Sky anyway. We're nearly there. Nearly there. Sudan have had a corner pretty quickly. There we go. But yeah, Sudan have got a corner. Being quite quick for them as well. They've had a corner quite quickly. I haven't scored, luckily. Luckily for Pan. Luckily. Let's go need to be raised right up. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up. There we go. Time of that. Sort of. That can be a bit lower though. There we go. Right, problem solved. If you see Brandon Williams, do let me know. Chris says, big up everyone, 1-1 my prediction. Yeah, there's from what I've heard, they're saying it's either going to be a draw or Guinea-Bissau to just snatch it 1-0. So it's going to be an interesting game. I am actually really excited about this game because, as I say, I haven't watched much AFCON. And I am actually quite excited to see how Guinea do. Obviously, as I said, Panucci Kamara from Argyle is at AFCON, so I'm really excited. Hopefully he gets on the pitch, hopefully. Cross goes in, keeper takes that. But I also think, African Cup of Nations, it has been majorly disrespected as thought he was driving at the team there, but as Sudan there, but couldn't quite work it out. But as I said, I think the AFCON's been majorly disrespected, mainly by Sky Sports, to be fair. I think they've done a joke. You've got so many amazing African players that have played at AFCON. You've got Drogba and a lot of them. You could have easily had a pundit team talking about the AFCON, which I think would have been fair because, it is a real it's an amazing tournament. It's the Euros it's the Euros for us essentially. So, how they haven't, actually had a commentator for that is shocking. Abdallah, big up Abs, says no, we're gonna slap Guinea-Bissau today. Please let me know if I'm actually saying their name correctly. I think I am. Guinea-Bissau. And no, you're not, because Panucci won't let that. He'll be on the pitch in a moment. Is Pan on the bench? He is indeed. Pan is on the bench. Yeah. There we go. Yep, Pan is on the bench. So no need to worry about that. Pan is on the bench. Hopefully we'll see him, because I do love Panucci. He's absolutely one of my favourite players at Argyle. Don't say that too loudly because we love them all equally. It's like I've always found with players, like obviously you have your favourites, don't you? But I've always found with players, it's like, it's a tough one. It's like you should love them all equally, but you have got your favourites, and I think it's the way Panucci sort of handles himself and speaks. It's just incredible. That lad, incredible. But yes, you're not going to slap them at all, Abs at all. AFCON should be held in the summer when domestic football season ends, but saying that, can't have it in the summer. Whenever World Cup held in the summer, it is what it is, I suppose. Well, yeah, and we've also got to think it's fucking hot out there. It's like it's 29 degrees out there, and we're in the winter. So, is it realistic to hold it in the summer? I'm not so sure. And also, can I just say it was meant to be held in the summer recently. But guess what got moved to the summer? You got it, Euros 2020. So AFCON tried everything. I think they were going to try and do it in the summer, but didn't materialise because because you had the Euros on, so it's a tough one. But yeah, it probably should be held in the summer. But even if it's held in the winter, it's held in the winter. And if you have an African player, you sort of know that you may lose them to the African Cup of Nations. I'm afraid it's just the way it is, isn't it? But I do understand. Obviously, I understand the frustrations. Ravi says, any standout players in both teams? Well, I am not the guy to ask. I must say I'm not the most knowledgeable on AFCON, but what I do know is Panucci Kamara is in the Guinea-Bissau team, and he is incredible. So that's where it really goes there. Panucci is the best midfielder in the world, and I won't hear a bad word said about him as a Sudan player. Just sort of get some nutmegged. That's not the ideal side for him. I think it was Blade that nutmegged the poor bastard. Yeah. Being nutmegged in your first game of a tournament is hardly an ideal situation. Also, you have a squad for a reason, just in case players go to AFCON. Well, it's not just that. Injuries, isn't it? It could be anything. I like to say unforeseen circumstances is why you have a squad. You have a squad for unforeseen circumstances. You can't be sure when you're going to need them. But, yeah. Hassam earlier on his stream said Egypt were playing like Burnley. Oh, dear. Mo Salah playing for Burnley. It's a madness, really, sometimes. It is a madness if you think about it. But, yeah, I saw that, Chris. Chris Wood off to Burnley. Dicey will be happy, won't he? Mad, though. Newcastle get a little bit of money in their second signing is Chris Wood. And Newcastle fans had the audacity to talk about Mbappe. I mean, back in your box, lads. Now, but if anyone was old enough who sort of saw the City project, and luckily for me, I think I was, 2008. So I would have been about 13, I think. 25. Yeah, I'd have been about 13 when City were bought. So I vaguely remember but I wasn't really into the political side of football, which obviously, football's become very political now. And yeah, it was sort of one of those situations really that good save there, good save from the keeper. Has he hurt himself? I think the other lad sort of went for the ball, it just caught him on the studs. But yeah, if you remember the City project, they didn't start with buying proper amazing players like that, did they? They started with Gareth Barry and men like that, like Craig Bellamy, I think. Was that before they had all the money? But certainly didn't go for the heavy hitters straight away, because you've got to build. It's building blocks, isn't it? It's like a little kid with its Lego. You want to build a tower, but you've got to put the box in place and build it up, and that's very much like when you get lots of money and you've got to build up your team to make it an attractive proposition. And that shot there is certainly not an attractive shot. That went wider than the corner flag. Not literally, but it might as well have. Would be a big help, probably getting Newcastle out of trouble. Definitely not long-term option striker. Not someone I will rely on long-term, just saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying, mate, in terms of, if we're completely honest with ourselves, Chris Wood isn't the long-term fix. He's very much a short-term fix. But it also, if you think about it, weakens Burnley. Weakens Burnley by a hefty amount. So, because you're taking away some of their goals, and obviously Cornet is with AFCON. So Newcastle weakening Burnley, which, a lot of people like Burnley will be fine. I'm not so sure anymore. I do fear for Burnley. I do think ultimately they'll get relegated. But I also think Sean Dyche will know how to get them back up. So I've no concern about Sean Dyche's job. But yeah, it's certainly going to be an interesting one. Orange Mobile is sponsoring today's game. I didn't even know they were still around. I thought they were taken over by... Weren't they taken over by T-Mobile, which then were taken over by EE? I thought they were taken over by EE. Didn't even think Orange was still... I remember Orange Tuesdays. That was a long time ago. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. That was a long time ago. But, yeah, I mean, T-Mobile is still quite big in America, isn't it? Maybe it's just not in the UK market. Obviously, we've got E and O2, GIF-GAF, which use, I think, O2's stuff, don't they? I feared for Burnley before Wood left. Yeah, I did think Burnley would be in a little trouble, to be fair. They weren't... The good thing with Burnley is they are just a really stable team. They have a style of play. They play that style of play, and if they win it, they win it. So, you know, they're very particular, but they're not that dirty either in terms of how they play football. I do think that they're strong. They know what they want to do. They know how they want to act, and yeah, be interesting who Burnley get to replace Wood, for sure. Yeah, for sure, it'll be interesting. That Diaz lad from Blackburn might be a good shout. Solanke, maybe a couple in the Championship, but are they going to be up for coming to Burnley, who have a set style of play, or are they going to rely on the likes of Vidra? Vidra and the other ones. They got a few, haven't they? Got Jay Rodriguez is still there, I'm pretty sure. But in terms of this game, it's definitely being more dominated by for me, Guinea-Bissau. And it looks like Mendes is getting booked. Yeah, Joe Mendes has been booked. The captain, Burwa, says it's first tackle, mate. But the referee's having none of it. Joe Mendes in the book already. Not happy bunny about that. To be fair, if I was him, I wouldn't be overly thrilled either. But one of the names of Sudan's players is actually called Mustafa. There you go. I don't know much about Sudan, but we have a Mustafa who watches here, so I'm just going to say that Mustafa is a go. You mentioned replacements. I was going to say great minds. Well, I think you'd probably look at the higher end of the Championship and see if you can try and poach one of them. But how expensive are they going to be? Because I can't imagine Bournemouth are going to be too excited about losing Dominic Solanke. Can't imagine Blackburn are going to be thrilled losing Diaz, and I definitely don't think Fulham are going to want Mitrovic to go. So you're going to have to pay, and I think the release was £20 million. So are they going to let you put £20 million in? It'll be interesting. Rafi says, I remember the slogan, "The future's bright, the future's orange." I don't remember that slogan, but what a slogan. The future is orange. I mean, the future for me is green at the moment. I'm certainly like the Green Army. But what a slogan, though. What a slogan. Just that. It's just elite. Just elite. It is incredible. Shot here? No. Blackburn, Bournemouth, Fulham high in the table as well. Yeah, that's why I think it'll be incredibly difficult to pinch any of them. That was for Orange Phone Network. No, I know Orange's Phone Network. I was a kid when it was out, but yeah, I know. I'm not that old, luckily. That's going to be a free kick, surely. Nimir is... Now, I feel like there's a little bit of play acting here from the Guinea lad. It's a booking for the captain of Sudan. But, yeah, I feel like there was some definite play acting there. Definite play acting. Don't think it was that bad. I could be wrong. Oh, no, he does. Oh, actually, my bad. I'd like to apologise for that. He does land on his hip. Yeah, that's a little bit of a painful one. Yeah, he sort of lands on his His hip, that is going to be a painful one. One of them is S. Mane. I wonder if his first name is Sadio. Sadio Mane. Do you remember BT Cellnet? What's BT Cellnet? Who's the main striker for Sudan? I couldn't tell you. Honestly, couldn't tell you. I'm not the most knowledgeable on either of these teams. If Abs was still in the chat, Abs will definitely know. But oh, good cross. Good. Oh, I thought that was a goal then. Oh, I thought he scored. It's a good cross in. I think it's caught most of the Sudan players out because, yeah, he's gone back post and he's hit the post. He's gone so that he's dragged himself towards the back post. He's got his head onto it. He's headed it against the post. And that's just saved Sudan, that post has, for sure. That should have been 1-0 to Guinea-Bissau. I do feel I should have absolutely been 1-0 there. I should be changing the scoreboard by now. I'm not, but I should be. That ball switching play quite nicely there. And sort of as the game's progressed, we're obviously now about 16 minutes in. As the game has progressed, sort of Guinea-Bissau has definitely got into the game. They're certainly the more dominant team at the moment. But here comes Sudan, edge of the area, trying to get a shot off, but it's just no space opening. But can they get a cross in? No, that's a good tackle, to be fair. It's going to be a throw. Who's playing better? I'd say Guinea-Bissau has been the better of the two. It's definitely been the better of the two. I think they certainly have looked bright. They've looked bright, but we'll see what they can do. Should be 1-0 up. That was a good chance they had, but I'm sure they'll have more than one chance. We're only 17 minutes into the game, so I'm absolutely certain they'll have more chances. It's just better if they take them. If you don't take your chances, well, that's just that, isn't it? If you don't take your chances, you're screwed. Good header away there. Corner to Sudan. So did Ralph ever reclaim the dressing room? Oh, maybe. That's it. The post. It was good header there. Good move. Ralph. Yeah. No, I don't think he necessarily lost the dressing room. Because there's still going to be quite a lot of players. I'm thinking Ronaldo, Bruno, that probably are back in Ralph. Of course, there's going to be some that aren't, but no, I don't think he ever lost it. But I think that result would have helped ease a few things. But for me, it's United have got to be more ruthless with their transfer strategy. They've got to get rid of some troublemakers. Lingard, Henderson, straight away need to leave. They're clearly troublemakers for me. Because if they're not playing, they're unhappy, and if they're unhappy, they're trouble. They're an issue. So I'd certainly let them go. Because you got to. Oh, he's flashed that across goal for Sudan, and I thought that would have been a goal there from Sudan. They both had chances. Both teams have had chances here, but at the moment it's all Sudan. But it would have been offside anyway. It's way offside there. Yeah, still 0-0. Still 0-0. Hopefully it has a goal soon. A goal would be good. A goal would be very good. What's the pitch looking like? Lovely. It's looks like a normal pitch. If you want me to be real, it's green grass all over. There's no Doesn't look dry. It looks lovely. It looks watered. Looks very nice actually. It's better than some Premier League pitches, so it's in a good standard. You know, Africa do work on these types of things. They are, you know, I do think they obviously have worked on infrastructure in Africa, especially for the football. You know, it's everyone does, don't they? You know, do they have as much money to invest in infrastructure as the UK? Probably not, but they still have an awful lot. So a standard pitch just looks like the standard that you'd probably find in a Premier League stadium, to be honest with you. The stadium looks good. I don't like the running track, but we can roll with that. The cameraman's a bit shaky, but again, we can work with that. These are all sorts of things that, you know, improve with time, and AFCON, they're certainly doing a good job so far. I'm not even sure what that's being in for. Oh, free kick to Sudan. I'm not sure about that. Africa do have a lot of talented players. Well, arguably the best player in the world right now, Mohamed Salah, is playing for Egypt. So yeah, I would agree with that. You've got Mane, you know, you've got Mahrez, Pepe, if you want to class Pepe. You've got, I think, Ahmad and Eric Bailly's over there, aren't they? So there's an awful lot of Edouard Mendy. You know, there's a lot of really talented players playing in some of these matches. So certainly be one of those interesting ones. But Guinea-Bissau is just trying to move upfield now. Yeah, just casually, they're just getting upfield a bit. It's working a bit better for them. Now they're going to try and go down the right-hand side, but the passing's a bit slow. It's the first game of the tournament. I'm sure we've all seen with England before what the first day tournament is like. It's first game of their tournament. It's never going to be easy. Never going to be easy. England have proved that more than enough times, haven't they? I mean, it'll be interesting to see how England do against some of these teams in Africa. I think they might lose to a couple with how we play. I can imagine Senegal would give us a good game. I think we'd beat both of these teams, but, you know, I don't think either of these two really favourites to win the tournament. Although, did anyone predict Greece would win the Euros at one point? I don't think they did. So, you know, that's sort of just proving the point that you can be favourites, so you can be massive underdogs. You can still win. It's one game, isn't it? Well, the final's one game. Play a lot of games going up to the final, but it does give heart to a little team or a little nation. I know, Argyle versus Chelsea. That's a one-off game, isn't it? So why can't we win it? I'll be optimistic in life. No, did you see Prime met Rio? Yeah, I did. Rio's a fantastic player, isn't he? Or was a fantastic player. He's a good pundit as well. We see sometimes he's made mistakes like the Ollie situation, although I think a lot of United players or former players, pundits, got that situation horribly wrong, if you ask me. I think they did. But lovely bit of play there. Cross goes in, headed away by Sudan. Even Burnley fans don't know who replace Wood. Yeah, it's a bit of a madness, really. You know, you never really think of someone buying a Burnley player, do you? Have we ever had that? I know there's been chats like, because Tarkovsky could leave Burnley, couldn't he, in the summer, because his contracts are up at the end of the summer. So it'd be very interesting. I don't think I've ever been in a situation where a team's bought a Burnley player. I know that sounds incredibly disrespectful, but they've kept the large bulk of their first team the same for many years. They keep them, you know, there for many years. But yeah, possession stats is in favour of Guinea-Bissau, but in terms of the total attempts, it's 2-2. Sudan have had one on target. compared to none for Guinea-Bissau. So it's been it's an interesting game. It's not dull. I think that would be a bit disrespectful to the game. And I've certainly been, very interested in it. But the game has been a bit stop-start. It's been played in the middle of the park, and there's been a few tackles here and there, and that one he's just sort of stomped on his foot. So yeah, it's not the greatest tackle. Yeah, I can see why that will hurt. That'll be why a free kick was given. Big up to Manira. Amir Boiva. Maniro Amibiva. Amir Boiva. There we go. I'll call you Manira. Big up to Manira. If you are new to the channel, please do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well. Chris says, if they go down, would you think they will lose the likes of Pope, Tarkovsky, even Cornet? Pope, yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe you'll lose Pope. Although his chances for England #1 is pretty slim, isn't it? Tarkovsky, I think, will definitely go. I can see Tarkovsky going. They've taken the boot off. Bit of deep freeze going on there. Sort of just stood on his. I'm not sure what they've done. Oh, they're taking the sock off. No idea. Cornet might lose Cornet. It's the first foreign player. Well, not first foreign player. That sounds so stupid, but it's Cornet was a big signing for Burnley, and it could lose him. So I haven't watched a lot of Burnley this year. I'm about to say I probably ought to, but firstly, their games aren't really live because who wants to watch fucking Burnley? And secondly, if it was like last year, when all the games were live, probably I think I watched a fair bit of Burnley actually. Because there was just nothing really to do. The first lockdown, when it was first lockdown, or they brought on a stretcher. He's coming off on a stretcher. I mean, the standards are not great, but he's in a lot of pain. There's some warm up going on with some of the players. All three. There's 3 warming up. But yeah, so I watched a fair bit of Burnley, NHS Burnley. When the first lockdown. Yeah. 2019. It's mad. Was it 2019 or 2020? It's like that summer of 2020, wasn't it? It was the 1920 season. It was the summer. It got shut down for like 2 months, didn't it? And they brought it all back, and all games were live, as they were last year as well. Because there was that whole thing about, I think it was Burnley Newcastle behind a paywall, wasn't it? It was behind a paywall for paying Sky customers. They chose that game for box office. It was like, Jesus Christ. Bring back Andrew Johnson from retirement. Yeah, why not? How's the game? As I said, the game for me isn't the greatest. It's a bit of a snooze fest, if I'm being honest. I think Panucci could liven this game up a little bit, but Guinea-Bissau, they're on the attack again here. I feel like Matey Boy's he's trying to not do too much, but he's trying to get past too many. It's a tough one for him, really. It is a tough one. Hopefully the game sort of livens up in the second half, because as I said, it has been a bit of a snore fest. Summer of 2020, I know. I feel like it. I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but I feel like the summer has sort of been merged all into one. I feel like, not the summer, but I feel like the whole thing, like the COVID, the years, I couldn't tell you what happened in 2020, 21 or 22, and we'll pick the year between 2020 and 21. Like, honestly, because we went into first lockdown May? No, it was before then. It was March, wasn't it? March 2020, we went into our first lockdown. And since then it's just been in and out of lockdown, really. Big up to Munsey. If you haven't checked out Munsey Talks FA Cup, I was on that last night, giving Charles Agro, bullying the Chelsea fans, because it's got to be done. It's got to be done in life. But yeah, I can barely remember what. If you asked me, if you gave me like this probably, if the second half didn't improve, you could probably do this. If you were to give me something that happened in 2020 or 21, and asked me to pick what year it was, I probably couldn't tell you, because I feel like 2020 and 2021 sort of got merged together in a way. Hopefully 2022 is slightly different, although not that I'm turning this political, but I don't really trust Boris to sort this shit out. You never know. Not at the amount of parties he's having. I mean, he's having a party every night, isn't he? Judging from the leaked reports every time, that's a penalty, isn't it? No, he's given a corner. The Sudan player is making the most of it. He is certainly rolling around a bit like a twat. The referee's not having any of it. He keeps pointing for a corner. He's like, mate, I've made my decision. Stop moaning. What channel? It was Munsey Talks, mate. It's the channel above your head. It's on Munsey Talks. Now to replace Wood at Burnley? Yeah, why not? Why not? I've seen weirder things happen in life. Definitely seen weirder things. Now, the decision is, was that a penalty? No. Or no, you didn't even see him there. It's so quiet on Lewis Hamilton camp. Did a video on it earlier. Very strange. Longer it goes on, more likely he doesn't come back. It's a pathetic reason not to come back. Take it on the chin and grow up. Yeah, I'd hear that. I do hear that. TV channel. Oh yeah, it was. It's on Sky Sports Main Event live. You'll probably find it on his goal. I'm guessing. Hamilton actually went straight to Max. Said, "Well done. It's his team that are crybabies." Yeah, I don't know if Lewis will be back, but the sport, I feel, is got in such a positive place right now that you could probably lose Hamilton, and it still would attract the viewing figures. You got Lando, you got Max, you got Charles Leclerc, George Russell. Got a lot of drivers, but if they weren't, who would you replace him with? Who would you replace Lewis Hamilton with? Because you've already got George Russell up there. Do you bring in like Stoffel, Van Dorn, or something? Is it on BBC today, or I don't know? I will check at halftime. Check at halftime, but we're 33 minutes. I know there was some on BBC today, weren't there? Red Button. In fact, oh, down the right hand side. Oh, that's a nice little bit of play. It's not, the ball's not falling to the players they want. It is, I checked. Oh, is it? I'll probably move over to there for the second half then. Either him or De Vries, you would think. Yeah. Is there another Mercedes driver hanging around? And Fauci's always signed a deal. Yeah, it would have to be. You'd have to move Stoffel or De Vries. You'd certainly think so. Would certainly think so. Tomorrow, Barca Real Madrid, doing that at 7 o'clock. We're 3 minutes behind. Am I? Must be sad. Might do Barca Real Madrid. That's on BT Sport. Spanish Super Cup. Might do that, Barca Real Madrid. Oh, if If I remember these games, they were mad. Nico Hulkenberg is free agent. His reserve driver for Aston Martin and Mercedes last year. That'll be a shout, actually. Get a bit of experience in there with George Russell might be a good shout, actually. It's a good shout. It's a very good shout, actually. Very, very good shout. Liverpool, Arsenal. We're not going to actually have a Liverpool show until a long time. A long, long time. Because they're playing the next 2 Thursdays. So it's actually very difficult to fit that in. So, yeah. One of the Sudan players is on the floor. Not sure what's happened to him. Fridays, any good games Friday? In fact, when are Guinea-Bissau back playing? Probably Saturday or something. But Gabon versus Ghana. So I might do Brighton, Crystal Palace, you know. Might do that one. You never know. Saturday, definitely doing City Chelsea. Definitely doing City Chelsea. Definitely doing City Chelsea. And then the definitely doing Villa United. That's a pretty damn decent one. And Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. Is there any decent games on Sunday? Not really. Well, actually, got West Ham Leeds, which ain't a bad one. Oh, North London Derby. Yeah, do both of them. Why not? Might do Atalanta Inter, or I might watch that one. Actually, no, I won't. I'll do. I'm gonna watch Marseille Lille. I don't know if I'll do a watch on to it or if I'm just gonna watch it. African Cup of Nations. Don't know when these boys are next playing. Oh, I think again, it's just not falling for them. It's not falling for them at all. That's the issue. It's just not really. It's not really falling for them at the moment. Oh, they're playing Egypt on Saturday, 7:00. So I'll watch that after United game. Monday, weekly review showing that. No good games anyway. Burnley, Watford. What a game on Tuesday night. What a game. What a game. I'll watch Brighton Chelsea. Thank you very much. Well, Barca, on BT, I'm going to watch that. Me and you both. Bottas right now be looking for a buyout clause. I don't actually think so. I think he's quite happy in there. I'll go Hulkenberg personally. He's doing for every mid-table team deserves a chance at a big team. It's decent drive for me. Yeah, I'll probably go Hulkenberg as well. A bit of experience in there with George. Now, Plymouth will beat Chelsea AA? Absolutely. How do you describe this game as? Ravi, I'll describe this game that I'm literally going through Football on TV's website and picking out what games I'm doing watch-alongs to. The game hasn't really kicked off at the moment. Although, nope, that's defended. Yeah, I'll do Arsenal Liverpool. That's tomorrow, not Tuesday today. Yeah, it's Thursday. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, here's a chance. That's a good bit of defending there for them. But yeah, I'll do Brighton Chelsea. Oh, now, do I do Brentford United or Leicester Spurs? I'm going to do Brentford United. Guinea-Bissau playing against Nigeria. So this is probably the only game that I could watch. Big up to Donior, who says, us. I'm not sure what flag that is. Let me go check. Let me check. I'm not sure what flag that is. Sierra Leone, maybe? Uzbekistan? I'm not sure. But big up to yourself, mate. Big up to yourself, and wherever you are from. If you are new and you like the content, please do hit that subscribe button. It would mean an awful lot to us. Chris says you and Tyler can do it together if you like. I don't think he's into that anymore. Or I don't think he likes to watch on. So I'm not sure. We had some planned and then he didn't do them, decided to do them on his own. So I'm not really sure if he wants to, but I definitely will be. But as I say, I'm not sure he wants to, which is that. Kenny is live to himself on YouTube. Kenny's just doing Kenny type things, isn't he? Love Kenny. He's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh yeah, let me know if you guys are keen on seeing some more Scottish Premier League, Scottish football. Let me know if you want to see some more Scottish football. Scottish. Let me know. Because might have some ideas. Mainly RJ gave me the ideas. But yeah, let me know. In the chat. No early kickoff for the Premier League. Oh yeah, there is. Everton Villa. Nice. And bullshit. Hearts watch along. We could do a Hearts watch along for sure. We absolutely could if it's ever on TV. FC Halifax Town versus Bournemouth National League. Might do that. You never know. Tuesday. What do I do Tuesday nights? Don't think I have a show on a Tuesday night. Could do that. Celtic. Talking about Celtic. Wednesday. Could do it Wednesday. On the 26th. Could do it then. It's on Sky Sports Football. Sky Sports Football. Why not? Ross County Rangers on the Saturday. And then that's about it. They haven't picked February's games yet. There we go. That was a bit of a show filler. Game has been it's not been the greatest of games. I don't want to body him too much, but it's not been great. F1 competition getting better with years to come. Talent on show for Verstappen, Russell, Leclerc, Sainz, Norris, Gasly, Schumacher winning the better car. I do agree with you. Although, apparently Haas could have a better car this year, so that might be an idea. I need to get Charlotte on a few more watch-alongs. We do. We'll do that at some point, I'm sure. That's watch-along, though. We'll do that. Now, do a watch-along of your local Sunday League team down where you live now. Nah. I can't be bothered for that. I'll do a lot of things, right? But I won't do vlogs. Because, I won't do vlogs. I'm not too keen on a vlog. And, no, I'm not going to just do a watch-along of me watching a Sunday League team. I look like a weirdo. I'm not doing that. Also, you wouldn't have a clue what I'm on about. At least for this, you can watch it on the TV with me. And I look less like a donut. Yeah, Sudan coach just chilling on the bench, having a little watch. I'm joking all about a Sunday League team. I'm glad. In all seriousness, though, I wouldn't do vlogs. Not my thing. Big up to anyone who does them. But, yeah. Out of all strikers Newcastle go for bloody Chris Wood. They did, and they have. Bit of a madness, isn't there? Is there any added time, or is that it? Don't know. I didn't see the board go up. I'm presuming it'll be a minute. That's true. New regulations this season in new F1 cars. Yep. In F1 new cars. Yep. Haven't they been focusing all of their money and research and stuff on this car? So, yeah. United are so shit, man. We better get our revenge on Saturday. But of a dead match. It's been a bit shit. Nal, you and Hassan should do a watch along together one day. Yeah, for sure, one day. You never know. Weirder things have happened. Yeah, I need to get Hussam on the channel at some point. Man's a comedian. Better than Michael McIntyre. Southampton match on now. It is, I know. I'm watching African Cup of Nations. I'll watch the rest of it. I'll watch the second half of the Southampton match. No, they haven't called for halftime just yet. Might be on BBC Sport, BBC. So I'm gonna have a little gander on there. If it is on there, I'll chuck it on. Good shot there. Good save as well. Good shot and save. Good shot and save. Ooh. Who won, Nigeria and Egypt? I think Nigeria won. You and Hassan would be so funny. Believe it or not, me and Hassan have done a stream together before. I think we were both panelists on the first XI for something. Probably something dodgy. But yeah, we've actually been on one. We've actually been on a show together. I know. Believe it or not. Half time. There we go. Half time. Chris says, DC, what channel? Sky Sports Premier League. Frying my ones to watch for a new season. Leclerc and Sainz did well last season together. This is their second season. Only going to be even stronger. Absolutely. Nigeria won 1-0. But it is halftime. That game has been a bit of yeah. Right, I'm going to go top up my cup of tea and all of that. Now, did you see Prime met Rio? I did. Big up Prime, meeting his heroes. Have you ever streamed drunk, says Charlie. I have. Multiple times, actually. But on that note, listen to music. I'll be back in 10.
Keeps going on, and the melody on my escape, vibration on my soul, it sends me to the peak, without no regret. You got no love, without no love. You got no regret, without no regret. You got no love. A melody where I belong in this life. The melody on my escape, vibration on my soul, it sends me to the peak. Can't we find any light without the music around? There will always be one love online. empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around.
We are back. We are back. Where else are we going to be going? Well, I actually made a cup of tea. Having that music is actually quite good. It means that I can go and do some things that I need to do, like get myself a nice cup of tea, nice warm cup of tea. Still steaming. It's drunk. I'm joking. There's no alcohol in the tea. DC says goal Bednarek. Have they scored already? I haven't even got the game on. I've no interest in it. Well, I've got a little interest, but I'll watch the second half after this. Watch it after this. It started at 7:45, didn't it? So I'll make it for the second half. Why not? But in terms of the game, though, it's been. I don't want to say this because I've been told there's been some good games, but it's been a bit shit. If I'm being honest, which I always am, the game hasn't exactly got going yet. I'm still waiting for it to really kick on. I really want it to be a good one. I really do, because I do like AFCON. I want it to get more respect, which I think it's actually getting. I think a lot more people are talking about it and really excited about it. It's a shame the coverage is so shit in the UK. But if we're being real, this game has hardly been one to, get people involved in. But yeah, I mean, it's just some documentaries. I need to watch that. There's that documentary on on what is it? I think it's on BritBox and ITV Player. It's Anne. Obviously, Anne was one of the really, really powerful women who campaigned tirelessly for the Hillsborough disaster. So I really, really want to watch that because she's amazing. So I do need to put that on at some point in the near future. Probably watch out a bit of that tonight, actually. Why not? Watch a couple of that. But in terms of the game, I'm hoping for more. You're probably wondering why I'm rambling. It's because they haven't kicked off yet. They're coming out, hoping to see Panucci Kamara. Put on Panucci. We all know you want to. Give me Panucci. That's all. It's all we want. It's all the Argyle fans want is Panucci. That's all we want. We just want Panucci. They spot themselves on TV. Give it a little thumbs up and a wave. Yeah, that's all we require in life is Panucci. That's all we require. Don't ask for much in life apart from beating Chelsea and Panucci Kamara to play. So hopefully we'll see Pan in a moment or in a bit. And that will be a mega if we do. Would be mega. But we'll have to wait and see. But the players are out. So we'll see. As I say, we're literally just waiting for the game to kick off now. That's all we're waiting for. That is all we are waiting for, is for the game to get back there. They're just warming themselves up quickly. Big up to Kenny. Big up, Kenneth. How are we doing, mate? Might be live tomorrow morning about Rashford. I might do it in the morning. I might talk about it in the morning. Sudan coming out. Sudan are coming out. There's been no VAR, and well, there's VAR, but there's been no reason to go to VAR. So that's always a positive. But yeah, Sudan are just again warming themselves up, getting themselves ready for the second half. There's been a few bookings, so we'll certainly see how they do. As the boys, the Guinea-Bissau players are in a little huddle. Just last few words before they kick off their second half. But yeah, I might do the Rashford thing in the morning. I have not decided. So I feel like transfers, there's a lot of talk going on, but it really depends on sort of what happens in the morning. So if tomorrow's a bit of a slow news days, Niall, have you ever had pain underneath your belly button? I have not. I can confirm that is not something I've ever had a problem with, Kenny. I'm presuming you do. But not me. No, I've never had that sort of issue. But you have a lot of issues, Kenny, and most of them a doctor can fix. Is that straight? I don't know. Lots of questions. There we go. Time is ready. But as I say, I'm just hoping for a good second half because that first half was enough to put me asleep. I started picking what games to go to watch-alongs to, and that's not the way it should be going. Also, it's a shame that the AFCON couldn't get more sponsorship, more sponsors. I mean, it's just little things like that I'm noticing, you know. They've got screens there, or they've got screens that can put advertising on, and they've not got enough advertising, so to even warrant the screens, which is a sad situation. It'd be good if more wanted to sponsor AFCON, so we can make it better and bigger and better. Not that it hasn't been good already, but you know, more money does help. So it is a shame, and If not, they could have used that money for maybe their grassroots or stuff like that. So it is a real shame that they couldn't find more sponsorship. Hopefully, maybe in 2 years' time, because it's a fortnightly tournament. It's every 2 years. The last one was in the 2019, wasn't it? Do you think the running track around the ground ever gets used a lot? I can imagine it does. Africa's normally really good for running athletes, aren't they? So it wouldn't surprise me if it does get used a fair bit, actually. Africa normally very good on their running. You've got... They're very good, in fact. A lot of them are very good at endurance running as well. You normally see a few of them in the London Marathon. Especially you see a lot of them in the Olympics, don't you? And they're normally pretty damn good. So yeah, I can imagine it gets a good amount of use. I don't like football stadiums that have got a running track on. Again, it is really just personal preference. I just really dislike it. I just feel you're so far away from the pitch, like that's different ground. But that's just me. It probably is just me, but no, I just don't like it. It doesn't look right. I like the fans to be right on top of you. That's sort of how I like it. United have got a good one for that. Sort of really on top of you, aren't they? Especially the way the pitch digs deep, and then United have got a good one. Anfield's tiny, isn't it? It's really, really tiny is Anfield, and there's a book in there for one of the Guinea lads. He's on the floor in pain. I think he's just been booked. Or is it the Sudan player who's getting booked? I'm really not sure who's getting booked here. Physio coming on for Guinea-Bissau. I think it's going to be the Sudan player who gets booked. And they're just... the referee wants to book him. And, Now, will you ever get the Brighton fan Beth on your channel? We may do at some point. Why not? We'll have to see if she'll work with us. Because, we're quite eccentric here. And I'm quite a gobby shit, so it takes a special kind. But, the referee really wants to book him, as he does. Referee really wanted to book Mazin. Really wanted to book him. And you don't look too happy about that. And to be fair, but I do feel that maybe booking is a bit unfair. It was a bit of a 50-50, but at the moment it is 0-0. We're 50 minutes into the game. It's going to be the players are really rolling on the floor here. There's a lot of dirty tricks going on here. They're trying to get each other booked, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Africa get most of their good players stolen from Europe, sadly. By Europe, I mean. Yes, Kenny, but I don't think sadly is quite the word you want to be using. Because whilst, of course, Africa is not got the biggest, it's huge, but it hasn't got a lot of money in terms of into its football. So your likes of Sadio Mane's, Riyad Mahrez, Mohamed Salah's, when you've got all of these players, they're in some of the best clubs in the world in Europe, and we all know European football is elite, and it helps boost the quality of player that they get. But they're not the only players. They've got some really good teams. as you mentioned, Senegal and Algeria there. Does the ref still use shaving foam anymore for free kick set pieces? Yes. Well, over here they do. Don't know about over in Africa, but they do over here. It's not shaving foam. It's invisible spray. Don't even know what they actually call it. But here's Guinea-Bissau. Nope, nothing happens there. It's going to be a throw-in. Nothing better than a strong cup of tea. Anyone argues, I'll knock you out. Coffee in the morning, tea in the afternoon, evening. Sometimes something stronger if needed. You cannot beat a good cup of tea. A good cup of tea. Argue with your nan. That's the best way. Oh, sorry, shaving foam. It does look like shaving foam, but it's actually magic spray. Magic. It's magic. It disappears. It's magic. But yeah, it does look like shaving foam. It probably is shaving foam, to be fair. Although I feel like shaving foam would probably stay on the ground more. You'd probably you'd cover an entire pitch in fucking magic spray in shaving foam. Love a builder's tea, stronger the better. I agree. Builder's tea, 2 sugars, strong, dash of milk. Problem solved. Not that there was a problem in the first place. Unless you give me, I believe they call it a cuppa, which is strong but very milky. You serve me up something like that and I'll probably end up 2 for you. If we're being real. In the morning, it's got to be a couple of slices of toast with a coffee. It's a perfect start to a morning. Or cereal. I'm in a toast mood at the moment, so my mum out on toast a lot. Jam ain't too bad though. Oh, the game still has not improved. It's very stop-start. Very stop-start. Which is a shame. Pochettino is an admirer. Oh yeah, Ferran Torres has been registered as a Barcelona player, by the way, now. He'll wear the number 19. Because, obviously, Umtiti contract extension and Coutinho's deal to Villa, Barca can actually register him, so he can actually play now. I'm sure he'll be delighted. I'm sure he will be absolutely thrilled. For sure. Oh dear me. Corner to Guinea-Bissau. Hopefully something changes. Hopefully we see a goal. I'm like a whore for goals. Give me a goal. Just give me a goal. That's what I want. Preferably for Guinea-Bissau, because then Pan will be happy. We like a happy Panucci. It's always the best way. So give us a goal, and for the green team. That's what we want. Goal for the green team. A goal for a team with a star in their name, in their flag. That's what we want. Joshy must be devastated because he loves flags, and we've got 2 flags down below. He must be devastated. To be fair, I would be if I was Joshy as well. I'd be devastated. Be in tears. Absolute tears. He's probably doing his schoolwork, isn't he? Big up to him, though. He pops in, doesn't he? As did Wolf yesterday. It was good seeing Wolf. Yep, follow all our socials. The Nightbots just told you to follow Twitter. Make sure you followed on Twitter. And subscribe. Down below. The red button. Not on your controller. The red button on YouTube. There we go. Press it. No, that's not quite working for Guinea. 47 minutes in. Sudan's going to try and go down the left-hand side now. It's a bit of a wild shot. Straight at the keeper. Hey, it's Mason Greenwood. No, I'm joking. Although, who was it that wanted Mason Greenwood? Pretty sure an African country. I was like, was it Jamaica? And they're not African, they're North America, aren't they? But I know a country was looking at Greenwood, wanted him to transfer over. Can't remember which country it was now. It's either Jamaica or one of the African countries. I'm not sure, but I know another country wanted Greenwood to, as I say, switch allegiances, but didn't quite happen. Yeah, keeper had two hands on that. I don't know what the keeper's getting. The keeper's getting a little aggy. Not sure why. 58 minutes in, and we're still awaiting the first goal. And with ball control like that, we're going to be waiting even longer. Although Sudan might counter here. No, good defending there. So watching Serie A, very good defending. The attack is abysmal though. The attack in this game has been a bit shit, but the defending has been quite decent, so that sort of equals out, doesn't it? But I'm sort of one of these unintelligent people because I just like goals. Obviously, I like more than that, but I also like passes that are good passes, and that pass went out for a throw-in, so therefore, bad pass. Now dance. Shut up, you prick. Shut up. I don't dance for nobody. I just don't dance, nor do I sing. Don't sing, I don't dance. Oh, God. That ball control. The passing has been woeful. The controlling of the ball has been disgusting. Mainly all from Guinea-Bissau. Feel like they need to make a change. I'd bring on Panucci. That's what I would do. Bring on Panucci. Let's get this sorted. Now, this is a sort of game where you need another person on the stream with you, though. I couldn't agree more, mate. Couldn't agree more. Could not agree more. This game has been difficult to watch, for sure. It's slow, lethargic. They can't pass the ball to save their life. That really has been the way. Really has been the way. I'm just thankful to the chat that you keep talking, because if not, I'll probably be asleep by now. Because this game really has, as much as I want to big up the African Cup of Nations, I will point out when a game is shit. And yeah, this game has been, it's just been shite. It's just been shite. Should have got Prime. I should have asked Prime, to be fair. But I thought it would be an exciting game, you see. So I thought, I'll just do it. I'll do it. Because that's how I normally do watch-alongs. Now, is your local doctor called Dr. John? No, mate. Not Dr. John. Why? You know, I'll never give out my location, right? For obvious reasons. Velshrine's around. For sure. 61 minutes in. Bring on Panucci. 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 That's what I'd be saying. Now, who would you say is your rival team in your league? There's no one really. There's no local derbies. So, Pompey. Pompey would be the only one. Dockyard Derby. That would be the only one. Potentially, you could say, just Pompey. Play up Pompey. Pompey, Blair. I mean, bogey team as well. Oh, bogey team. Wickham. Fucking hate them wankers. Hate Wickham. Really dislike Wickham. But hopefully, Guinea-Bissau makes a change. Now, who are you rooting for in AFCON? Guinea-Bissau. Panucci's team. So I'm Panucci liked one of my tweets earlier or yesterday. Can't remember which day it was. I think it was today actually. But Panucci liked it. I was in heaven. Big up Panucci. Love that bastard. Love him. Absolutely brilliant. That's not a free kick. Didn't even touch him. Sometimes that's maybe the luck you need, but that'll be a corner. Saucy goal from Southampton, says TC. There's been no goals here. I don't even think the teams know how to do a goal. Although, there are some pretty decent dancing in the stand, in the green seats. Pretty damn decent dancing. They're having a great time. They are loving it. They're loving it. Isn't it like that? Do you think Mane played well the other day for Senegal? I didn't watch it, but I've been told he played very well. It's gone down as an own goal. Oh, it was kind of lucky, was it? I haven't seen it. Kenny, I don't even know what one of them is, and I'm not even going to repeat that word out loud, because I don't know if you're trying to bait me. But, yeah. No. Dirty bastard. 64 minutes in. Niall's falling asleep. Search it up now. Kenny, if this is something disgusting, I will just time you out. Also known as an eating show, it's an online audio-visual broadcast in which a host consumes various quantities of food while interacting with the audience. It became popular in South Korea in 2010, then has become a global trend. No, Kenny. I'm not doing a fucking mukbang. No. I'm not eating a shitload of food on camera. Are you fucking crazy? Twat. He looked like shades of the old Manny when he first joined LFC. Well, I don't want to be disrespectful to the quality of opposition, but it's not Premier League quality, is it? It's good quality, but it's not Premier League quality. Are you going Chelsea, Argyle? No. Tickets won't even make it onto general sales, so. But look, I've said before, I've no issue with that because I know the rules. I know that, because I haven't got a season ticket, I'm not priority. I know that. That's absolutely fine. I have no issue with that. So I'll either do it via Watchalong or I'll watch it at home, get drunk. So look, I understand the rules. I have no issue with these rules. I hope everyone who goes creates a banging atmosphere, has a good time, and enjoys the stadium, the day out. I really, really do. And I'll be supporting from home. So I won't be going, but I'll definitely be watching from where I am. I'm really, really excited about it. Everton apparently close to signing El Ghazi from Villa. Apparently, but I've heard that they want cash for Digne, so I think there's a lot more to that could be going on for sure. No. Can Plymouth win a trophy this season? We're winning the FA Cup and the playoff final. Oh, my lord, the keeper, that's a penalty. How's that not given us a penalty? Unbelievable. That is soft. That's a madness. That's a madness. I thought that would have been a pen. Maybe it's because I'm so used to Premier League officials. That would have been given as a pen in the Premier League. 67 minutes in. One change, I think, from Sudan. Nothing from Guinea-Bissau. So nothing just yet. Hopefully a change happens pretty soon and Panucci comes on. Oh, one of the players rolling around like he's just been shot. Oh, but he's back up on his feet now. Oh, he's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. See, I hate play acting. That's handball. He was fouled anyway. I hate play acting. I really detest it. Think of nothing worse than play acting. Now, which football pundits do you think chat a load of rubbish? Almost TalkSport ones. So a Bonglahor. That is it. Who's that dickhead? Jamie O'Hara. Yeah, him. I think he just chats absolute fucking shit. Who else? Yeah, basically anyone from Talk Shit. They're pretty fucking dreadful. Souness also chats some shit. Not all shit, but some shit. Yeah. Our thoughts on Garth Crooks. Oh, the BBC are just shit. There's some good, obviously. You got Shearer and Whitey, but Crooks goes under one of the ones that I think just chat. Do you know what? He's in one of those in between categories, which is sometimes chat shit, sometimes quite good. So he's sort of in that in between category. Good save there from the keeper there. Do you think Adrian Childs is still any good? No, I thought he was one of the worst presenters ever. He lost his job to Mark Pukazac. Ray's a little bit better. Not overly, but a little bit. Adrian Charles was really, really boring. Really boring. Like, you might as well have just put a brick there that had been painted. That would have been the same. But obviously he's on BT Sport now, but I thought Jake Humphries would be good. He's got a drink problem. I'm sure he has. And look, I wish him all the best. I hope he gets on with his life and all that. But yeah. Now, what TV channel did you watch as a kid? Well, when I was a little kid, CBBC. As I got older, moved over to the BBC. Then, Sky came in and yeah, just watch Sky Sports, shit like that. I was more on the PlayStation as a teenager, but yeah, when I was a kid, probably CBBC. They weren't too shabby. Chris says Gabriel Bonglahor talks the most rubbish without a doubt. He does chat some shit, but don't disrespect Jamie O'Hara. He also chats a load of shit. So you can chuck him in as one of the worst. Man drinks like a fish. He does, from what I've heard. Hello, sexy man says Bionic. Big up Bionic. And Kenny says you never watch CBeebies. I don't think CBeebies was out when I was a kid. 19 might have been a little bit. I remember CBeebies when my little brother was born. I can't remember how old he is now. I mean, like goldfish, but I think he was born in 03 or 02. I think, no, it can't be because he's fucking 20. I think 2012. 2012. There was quite a gap. No, 2008. 2008. It's 12. Turning 13. But yeah, I remember CBBS being on the TV when he was a baby. That's about it. Yeah, CBBS launched in 2002. Yeah. Me and my brother were too old for that, but my youngest brother had CBBS. Loved it. Fucking loved it. Couldn't think of anything better. He couldn't. He absolutely loved it. Me, not so much. As you know, I was 13. Mendy and Ambry coming on for Guinea-Bissau. No Panucci Kamara. I'm still fuming. Still fuming. Still fuming. I am still fucking fuming. But Ambry coming on. Is there a late change? Is there another change? I don't think so. But no Panucci. Panucci would score a goal for them. They're disrespecting Panucci. I do feel this. They are disrespecting the Pan. But Frederick Mendy's on for Joseph Mendes. No, he overhit that. Now, how old are you? I've said before, I'm 26. 26 years old. Yeah, cheeky bastard. I swear you know that. I swear I've said it before. Multiple times. Multiple. Someone tweeted he's got Nigeria and Egypt to come and he's playing for a draw against Sudan. Slow clap. Yeah, I feel that as well. I feel that as well. Bloody hell, 13 years older than your little brother. I've got a little sister who's fucking 5. I think she's 5. Yeah. It's a bit of a gap. Me and my brother is like 3 years gap. Then my brother, me other brother, there's like a 13-year-old gap, and then little sister has like a 21-year-old gap. So there's a lot of gaps. The younger my sibling, the bigger the gaps. Is the way. So yeah, 13 years difference. It is a bit of a madness. Coutinho officially at Villa Park looks so good in a Villa jersey. Does he? I haven't seen it. ODC is here. Shoot me now. Don't be nice. Be nice. Jesus Christ, 21-year-old gap. I know. I don't think she was planned. If she ever comes across this channel when she's older, if she even comes, why the fuck she'd be watching me at an hour and a half into Sudan versus Guinea-Bissau, Watchalong, when she has the ability to go on YouTube. But yeah, she was not planned for sure. There's no way that was planned. I remember my dad telling me he had to take me pub. Sat me down with a pint. He went, "You got a little sister," and I looked at him and I went, "You dirty bastard." But yeah, that's an interesting one. What the fuck, 21? What can I say? It wasn't my decision, believe it or not. As shocking as that sounds, was not my decision. But she's a gobby little shit, so I might sell her on eBay. Although you probably can't say that shit anymore because you'll probably get arrested. I just want to confirm that I have absolutely no say in if she can go on YouTube. Nice way to introduce your sister. She was not planned. Well, DZ, I literally just said if she somehow, what a save. I mean, if she's somehow watching this watch along in like 10, 15 years time, and she finds out, then, I'll be asking her what she was doing with her life because it'd be a bit sad, but yeah. But yeah, it's lovely way to introduce. Southampton 2-1 up at half-time against Brentford. This game's still 0-0. I'm still waiting for Panucci. When Niall is 50, his little sister will be 29. Oh, I know. It's not fucking good. She'll keep me young for sure. And I'll probably be a getaway driver when she's drunk. You know, return her back to the parents. Oh, father, you're missing a little shit. Yes. Just imagine now. My dad's 18. My dad was 18 when he had me, though, so the gap won't be too mad. It'll still be 68 when she's 29. Bit of an old one. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely wasn't planned, though. Jesus Christ, now you're more like her dad than her brother. Ah, fucking well, I'm not. Oh, fucking well, I'm not. Maybe all along Kenny is secretly your sister. I don't think so. I would hope not. Really hope not. Kenny's math seems to be getting better. It does seem to be getting better. You're correct there. I don't think that I would want to be called daddy by anyone but your mum, Kenny. That's probably a good point. Agreed, Chris. DC says penalty. Well, the keeper did sort of... Oh, that is going to be a penalty. It is. The keeper has fouled him. DC, don't ruin that score, but that is definitely a penalty. The keeper's asking for VAR. Yeah, I think they'll give that. Are they bringing on Panucci? Not yet. He's ushering for the physio. He's in a bit of pain. Yes. Does he get the ball, though? I don't think he does. Pionak. Salah was so bad earlier. Was he? I don't know. Luckily for him, he jumps out the way. If his foot was planted, that would be a different story. But yeah, it'll be all right. Don't know what they're getting. They're kicking off about something. I don't even know what they're kicking off about. He's trying to get some order. You want some order. All right. Midbro is 11. That's some really great information. Thanks for letting us know. Kenny, Egypt played Salah number 9, and they were basically playing long balls to him. Basically, Egypt played like Burnley, expecting Salah to do a Chris Wood. Makes sense. Notre Dame and NFL says who? Who? It's a penalty to Guinea-Bissau, or Bissau. Panucci Kamara has not managed to get onto the pitch just yet. We are 81 minutes in, and I would like to shoot myself. The game has been quite apparently crap, but it is a penalty, and it has been given. Beyond next, Now, do you think Liverpool's lack of spending and squad depth will let them down, or are they still all right? I think they'll get through this, but if we're being real, they're not winning no title. But they'll have their players back for Champions League run-ins. They might win the Champions League. You never know. But we're just waiting for the referee to blow his whistle. Not sure what's going on here. There's a lot of games. I've no idea what is going on here. There's a lot of I don't really know what's going on. That is saved. Oh my god, it's hit the bar twice. Oh my Lord Jesus Christ. So, just for anyone who wasn't watching that, the keeper saves it, then Matey Boy hits it onto the bar, and Panucci Kamara's coming on. Thank goodness for that, because, you know, I think he's needed. And you should have let Panucci take that. But there's Panucci. Go on, Pan. Cause some hell. But yeah, that was appalling. That was appalling. Just shocking, really, how that didn't go in. I mean, you've had 3 or 4 chances. He's hit the bar. Then his second attempt, he's hit it wide. But here's Sudan. If they score now, that would be brutal. No penalty, free kick to Guinea-Bissau. But yeah, that was shocking. Niall, if you were FSG, what would you do currently for Liverpool? Buy some players? Don't know. Buy a central midfielder for them. Buy a striker. That's what I'd do. Striker, central midfielder. Laughing my ass off. They're so shit. Missed game. I mean, they're not great for sure. Oh my Lord, no! Oh, that's a good save from the keeper on the line. From the keeper on the line, that's a good save. Kelly, that's an image I never want to see. It's the same here, Ravi. Same here. I don't want to see it. No, that either. Laughing my ass off. They're so shit. They are. DC, you stink. That's rude. I'm not DC, and even I think that's just rude. Well, if you were bloody hell. Right, Kenny, I'm genuinely just going to time you out for that. That's disgusting. Seek help. Oh my God, how did they? Brutal. Should be 1-0 up. There was more atmosphere in Beyond Experiments' bedroom than this stadium. I don't even want to imagine what the atmosphere was like. I'm Mod Kenny. Kenny's just a disgusting little cunt. What a twat. Comments like that will get the channel shut down. I don't think it will. It's just fucking disgusting. But here is Panucci. I'll make me mod. Maybe someday. But Panucci, Amadou Pereira Kamara is coming on. Big up, Panucci. Go on, big man. Panucci's going to score. And I'll just time Kenny out on his ultra as well. I've been here for like 30 years. Nice. Can you see yourself with Aaron? Can I fuck? No. Because I'd be in prison for murder. He would just talk for one day and I'd have to suffocate the twat. It'd do madden. Kenny, I just seen your comment. What the actual fuck you mug? I know. Brutal. Rude. Disgusting. Disgusting behaviour from Kenny. Kenny is a twat, Kenny is a nonce. Na, 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 na. DC, 30-year anniversary. Oh, it's mad that he's been here 30 years. The channel hasn't even had its first year's birthday yet. This is genuinely going to end a goalless draw, isn't it? That's brutal. As an honest Pets Pork Premier League, I am disgusted by Kenny's comments. We all are. We are all disgusted by Kenny's comments. No, I have been here for 30. what, being on the planet for 30 years, being on the channel for 30 years, being on YouTube for 30 years. What's the 30-year anniversary? Like, these are just some of the questions. What's the anniversary about, bro? Let me know. James May says cheese. Big up, James. Disgusting. No, a fake Argyle shirt is available to buy. I don't think so, and nor would I want to. Because I actually like putting money into my club. Because firstly, it gives us a sense of pride of where the club is at, and all of these sorts of things that, it also helps the club out quite a bit. So I quite like putting money into Plymouth Argyle. It is lovely. I do like it. I do. Mario says goal. I'm not sure who for. If it's for Sudan, I'll be very upset. Red Leicester James. Nothing is impossible. The word says it itself. I'm possible. Also, we've actually hit 600 subscribers. Big up to everyone. Woohoo! Woohoo! Amazing. Thank you to everyone. And now we leave. We leave YouTube with deleting. No, I'm joking. That was only one of our targets. We've still got 400 to go. Kenny's just getting timed out on another channel. Oh dear. Martial is trash. Oh dear. Dylan, you're actually so shit, man. Undeserved. Hope your dad. Oh my lord. Reason I was asking was because you get a lot of good quality fakes these days. Yeah, you do. I'm gonna order an England one. But for Argyle, I'll always buy that legitimately because it puts money into the club, and that's really helpful for them in going forward. On comes number 19 for number 11 for Sudan. Be courageous, challenge orthodoxy, stand up for what you believe in, what you are in your rocking chair, talking to your grandchildren many years from now. Be sure you have a good story to tell. Oh, I have lots of good stories to tell. Not that I'll ever have grandchildren, because I'm never going to have children. And don't be sad, because I know I want it. I don't want it. No, it's a riddle. But people put mum and dad instead. You're disgusting, Kenny. Get help. Goal Guinea. If Guinea-Bissau scored, if it's Panucci Kamara, I'm going to laugh. I will celebrate if it's Big Pan. Is it Pan? He's moving forward. I think Pan definitely is one that is sexy enough to score a worldie. Kenny, please behave. Please do. Header. Oh, how was that not a goal? How was that not a goal? Oh, I mean, hey, Kalamba. Hey, Kalamba. Hey, Kalamba. I hear you now. I'm just asking if there were any fake Argyle shirts I've made. I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, is it going to be a worldie from Sudan? No, it really is not. But Mario Macedo says, goal Guinea. I haven't seen it yet, but I am a couple of minutes behind the thing, so we might see it in a moment. Cheese, and cheese from James May. Dylan says you define your own life, don't let other people write your script. I completely agree. Well, Kenny's, your riddles are worse than the Joker's jokes. Brutal. And Max says, James, what is it with you and cheese? Just some people like cheese, don't they? Uh-oh. Keeper's got that. How much added time is there? I don't know. It hasn't said. Dylan, when a baby is born, Martial is trash. When you reach the peak of life, Martial is trash. When you die, Martial is trash. When you're in heaven, Martial is trash. Brutal. Weaknesses are just strengths in the wrong environment. One of the players is apparently hurt, although I feel, again, I think he's crying like a baby for not much of a reason. Just genuinely goes down like he's been shot. And that really will put people off watching AFCON. If that is regular. You know, the people go down like they've just been shot. In a gentle way, you can shake the world. Dylan is feeling very philosophical tonight. Kenny actually might call the police on you. We're going to say Kelly from Manchester is unbelievable. I remember going to Wembley Market, and on one stall they were selling fake Inter shirts. The print of the sponsors were all black to back to front. They were looking for 20 notes for that. That's just mad. That's just mad. When it comes to luck, you make your own. That is true. Immobile plays for AFCON. Plays in AFCON. No, he's Italian, I'm pretty sure, isn't he? What did I do beyond that? I dread to even think, can I? But I think this is going to end 0-0. Physically and emotionally, verbally. Oh my lord. And that's full time, guys. That is full time. That was appalling. That was a shocking game of football. Guinea-Bissau are going out of the group stage, which is, I don't want to dare to say it, probably a good thing for Argyle and Panucci. You can come back for the FA Cup. But in terms of just in general, that was a fucking appalling game. But you know, Dylan says, you don't have to be defined or confined by your environment, by your family circumstances, certainly not by your race or gender. Done a lot of things, Kenny. Come on, Sudan. I worked there a bit. Yeah, the game is finished and the game was shit. Now let's see. Euro system, 4 teams go through in third. Well, I don't think Guinea-Bissau are coming through, considering they've just drawn 0-0 with Sudan, and they've got to play Egypt and fucking, you know, Nigeria. So I don't think that Guinea-Bissau are coming through, and if they do, they are definitely being knocked out in the round of 16 for sure. I have finished my inspirational quotes. We love to see that, Dylan. We do. But on that note, guys, we are going to wrap it up there. We'll be back in the morning maybe with Rashford, talking about Rashford and all of that. If not, we'll do that in the evening show. But it really depends on if there's much news. But I feel there probably will be, with it being in the middle of the transfer window. But on that note, guys, thanks for watching. Please do check out our socials. Twitter, Let's Talk EPL. Instagram, Let's Talk EPL _ and on TikTok, Let's Talk Premier League. Guinea-Bissau could get something versus Egypt, to be fair. I doubt that very much. Getting my robotic input into the stream so far, let's just admit that Max Tiger High Definition Kenneth Television are finished. And on that note, guys, we're just going to leave that on there, and bye-bye.